wine time. Okay, let's go. Wine time. If Mr. B said it's wine time.
No, the sign says wine time.
No, if you said it's wine time, let's go. That this one's going to save you at least 8 kilos if you're traveling full time in a caravan or a van or whatever, because I've got my outside voice on because we're outside.
Okay then.
How good was the scenery? And that's just a little bit what we've got to show you in this episode. I am so keen. Mr. P's going to be like...
So loud in my ear.
I'm so excited. I had no idea that we were actually going to come and do this region so soon. We've had some sort of spooky, I guess, episodes and places that Mr. B wanted to go to. So this episode we are in the Hunter Valley. So pumped.
Yeah.
But guess what? There's ice cream. Are you just like speechless, Mr. B?
No.
To start with, how good is this when you can go camping at a place that's called Wine Country Tourist Park? Check it out. No joke. Look, Wine Country Tourist Park. It's right in the middle of the Hunter Valley. It is a family owned little tourist park. It's quite a little bit more on the, I don't want to call it like boutique side, but it's quite small. And I feel like they do cater for motorhomes, tourists wanting to come to the Hunter Valley and do what we're doing.
Yeah, it's just actually just outside of Cessnock.
There you go. If you're thinking, where is the Hunter Valley? Well, I guess for our international viewers, Sydney, everyone knows Sydney. It's an easy 2-hour drive from Sydney. Going up, it's from Newcastle, only an hour. So most people come here for like weekends away.
They do.
Hens, bucks, just...
Weddings.
Oh yeah, there's so many wedding venues. Maybe that's another thing. Maybe we can get married again. I keep saying it, I know. No?
Not today.
Not today. Okay, so I have a map. I have worked out our mapping. So if we go a little bit crazy, it's all on me. And Mr. B's like, is there any order to this, Mrs. B, isn't it? And you're just like, so
Whatever.
You're just driving.
Whatever.
You got to have a driver, right? I've picked out around about 11 wineries to do today. Yeah, I know that's a lot. So did you just comment?
I just went.
Okay,
As in,
insane.
I think we're spending 2 minutes at each winery.
Oh, no, we won't. No, we won't. I am pretty excited. There's over 150 wineries in the Hunter Valley. Got to say, that's just got to like tickle your taste buds for any sort of winey or foodie, that type of thing. On that note, I reckon we should press on.
Yep.
They'll probably tell you some fun facts on the way. Already, we just like pulled in here yesterday. We didn't want to show you any of the boring stuff. We've got the van set up. We've got a really nice little spot. We caught up on some washing, a few bits and pieces because we have been off grid for the last week or so. Enjoying life.
Yep.
Do you have anything else to tell everybody?
There's a couple of lookout spots here, but don't go unless you've got a extreme 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, let's just say yesterday we took a little drive up to the lookout, and then Mr. B's like, oh look, there's another one up Brokeback Road. And yeah, when we got there, it was, well, he was going to do the nice romantic sunset for me. He thought that it was a really nice lookout, and basically we ended up in dig up like this. It was dark. We had to reverse about a 10-point turn on a track, and we just went, I don't think we're going to go any further.
Well, there's a lot of tree rubs from other vehicles that have tried to get through there, and if I had Bruce, it wouldn't have been a problem.
I know.
But not with the Hilux being, you know, so long.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to make it through any of the trees without doing a bit of body rub.
Yeah, we definitely would have made it, don't get me wrong, but we actually do love our Hilux and we love it looking good. So, anywho's, on that note, if you're keen to come and spend a whole day in the Hunter Valley with us, we've got some really cool stuff coming. I know you're going to love it. Stick around. You might want to go get your vinos. Do they want to get their vinos? Oh, actually, you know what? Just come with us. Come with us. Just jump in the car now with us.
It's so hot today.
Our expected temperature today is 32. So we woke up this morning and it was so hot. We're just not used to it. We're not acclimatized yet. I mean, coming from Queensland, we have hot weather, but we've just been, I guess, Tassie for 6 months, and then we had the cooler winter being back in Queensland. But yeah, she's going to be hot today, and you know what? That means one thing. I reckon I need to stay hydrated on
Continue
some
on
vinos.
O'Connor's Road for 3 kilometres.
Okay, we'll continue.
It's just because it's sort of like we're not near the ocean.
Oh, it's just a dry heat.
It's a really dry, draining heat.
Exactly. Alrighty, let's set off. Again, I did say we were staying at the little tourist park. If I remember, and if I'm feeling up to it, I will show you quickly around when we get back, but I'm going to say I will put the links below. The reception there was amazing. They've got a camp kitchen. They've got cabins as well if you aren't caravanning. So that's, I mean, I'm going to say, you know, some people just want to fly into Newcastle. You can get a cheap flight there, and then you can just hire a car. And like I said, it's only an hour out, which is an easy drive too, isn't it?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of Airbnbs around as well.
There's so much accommodation. If you want something like next level 5-star bougie top end, you can stay at the wineries. I was a little bit disappointed, I guess, coming from Tassie for 6 months. We did so many wineries, and as we were having a chat about it, you could just pull up at the winery, hey, as long as you were self-contained, and just pull up. I mean, they know you're going to spend money, right?
That's it.
But here they don't actually have that. I only found one, and it was over $100 a night, and you didn't get anything for it. So I'm going to recommend the tourist park where we're staying. And yeah, oh, I can see our first dirt road coming up.
Well, we spent about an hour on dirt road last night.
Yeah, I know, and that was with no wine. Drive. That was literally, how far do you reckon that was? Not even 3 kilometres, I don't reckon. We'll just say it was 3 kilometres. So the first one we've arrived at is called Hanging Tree, and it's looking absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Stunning. And you know what? I'm not going to lose Mr. B today because he's got his orange cap on. I do think we are quite early. It's a bucket hat. We are quite early, just in case you're wondering. I think it's about 10:29. I think we've got a minute.
10:30.
10:30. Okay. Alrighty. I reckon we just have a little wander. Oh, there's a cute wine time. Okay, let's go. Wine time. If Mr. B said it's wine time.
No, the sign says wine time.
No, if you said it's wine time, let's go. I'm loving this sign already. Look, it's National Wine Day. That means every day. the hanging tree. He's been absolutely great. I'm on to one of my favourites, which is the Pinot Grigio. And Mr. B just made a bizarre comment. Would you like to share your comment, Mr. B, with everybody?
You're supposed to swirl it, sniff it, sip it, and then spit it in the piton.
He wants me to spit it out. You've got to be kidding me.
That's how you taste wine, don't you? I'm
No.
not even a wine connoisseur.
Amazing. It's family owned, it's set on 40 acres and I highly recommend it. It's actually where we were sitting on the other side overlooking the Broken Back Ranges and absolutely stunning. So anyways, look at that Mr. B, look at that view. But the tastings must go on and we are off to our number 2 stop, heading I reckon that way. I am so excited for this one because I have learnt that this one's going to save you at least 8 kilos if you're traveling full time in a caravan or a van or whatever, because these are organic, recycled bottles from this winery and they are totally unique. I'm so keen because you know what that means? No more broken bottles in the van. We don't have to worry about our weights because you know what? I've got recycled organic wine. What did you find out?
Tamburlaine.
I'm just more worried about the wine.
Tamburlaine
Yeah.
is the Anglicised version of Timur. He's considered one of the most fearless and inspirational leaders of his time.
Wow. There you go.
He was also a prince.
I think there's a pretty cool story to this winery. And it was established back in 1966. I don't know too much about it as yet because you know what? Going to these different places, there's a lot of information to absorb. But anyway, I'll see what I can find. Mr. B's always full of fun facts.
It's the largest certified organic wine producer in Australia with premium vineyards in Orange and the Hunter Valley.
Ah, there you go. Actually, on that note of facts, I actually didn't know, and I actually love me a bit of Prosecco. Did you know that Australia produces the second most largest, am I getting my words right already?
Prosecco producer in the world.
Yeah, Australia. Who would have thought, right?
So Italy's changed some of their wine names and actually called them Prosecco, and so trying to do Australia out of business. But where we were at, it was called Ozsecco or Prosecco-roo.
How cool is that? What do you reckon, guys? Prosecco-roo. I think that's for the kangaroo. Oh dear. But anyway, let's go check out these organic wines and let's see how many I can get in the van for underweight. And again, this is part of a heritage provider of the Hunter Valley region, which we are learning. And yeah, if you're keen, let's go inside and see what they've got to offer. Most of the tastings too, by the way, and I'll keep you updated as we progress along. At the last one at the hanging tree, I've got to say Mark was very generous. I did have 8 tastings for $10. So yeah, pretty amazing. They did offer cheese platters there as well. Alrighty, let's go in. The difference in the weight was horrendous. Like, what do you reckon? Well, clearly you bought me 6 bottles.
Yeah, well, they don't feel like 6 bottles. I'm just going to say that. But you did say a whole carton is 8 kilos lighter than the glass.
Yeah.
There was another bottle in there. It's the really thick glass. Then they have the thin glass. And then they have the plastic. And I think the plastic is actually fantabulous. She actually said what a lot of people do is once they're finished with the bottle, They fill it with water and then freeze it and use it as ski blocks.
Yeah, ice packs. The thing that I love, and that's one thing I've got to say too, Fiona was our host here for our tastings. Amazing. Oh, actually, I'll just do this part first before I forget, because I did have a lot of tastings at this one. So the tastings here are complimentary.
Yeah.
They don't actually charge you, which is absolutely beautiful. I had no idea on that. And they did have a special. So with the lizard, gotta love that saying as well.
It's called Flat Out Like a Lizard Drinking.
I love it, love it. So they're normally $15, which is so affordable. They did have a special on, which was $12.50. They did test the wine in the recycled, I'm just going to call it recycled plastic, recycled bottles.
It's PET.
Yeah, so they did test that for just over 2 years before they were able to, I guess, release it and sell it. And it's basically what they say is drinking now wine. So it's not something obviously that you're going to have in your cellar or stuff like that, but I guess too, I'm going to put it out there in many different countries, not just Australia, but as Australians, when we go to say a barbecue or a function or whatever, we go, hey, let's just pull into the bottle-o or to the wine cellar, whatever, and we just buy a bottle on our way.
Yeah,
well,
we do.
Maybe one or two or three.
Yeah.
But, you know, so yeah, it's not going to be something that you're going to be...
It's not something you're putting in your wine cellar.
No.
Or you're going to keep in the cupboard for a special occasion. Like she said, you drink it usually within the day or a week.
Well...
It's not something that you're going to store.
Well, the thing is, I'm not going to need a wine stopper in it, just saying. Alrighty, let's move on. Highly recommend this place, definitely. Whew. And yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I feel like I've got one more stop in us, and then I think it's only fair that we take Mr. B to somewhere that he's going to love as well. I hope you're enjoying the episode, guys. Put in the comments below, have you been to the Hunter Valley? Do you reckon anyone's been?
I reckon heaps of people have been.
Yeah, put down in the comments below, have you been to the Hunter and what was your favourite spot? Could even possibly go to a lookout on the way home, but not like where we went last night.
Yeah.
All right, let's load these in the back and see where we end up next. I'm absolutely loving, even though I'm not driving, but you could probably vouch for this, Mr. B. The distance between wineries is like literally, if you want to stop at all of them, it's probably even
2 to 3k between each, if that.
Well, if that, because some of them are like neighbouring.
Yeah.
Neighbouring.
Neighbouring. Neighbouring.
Neighbours.
I think you've had too many wines.
I've already had a few. Anyways, we have arrived at, I think this one's called...
Tintilla.
Tintilla? Tintilla? Anyway, we'll find out soon. The reason I wanted to come to this one is because they have olives. I absolutely love olives. So I think they do wine tasting and olives, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Not quite sure, but because I think we're the only ones here. Anyway, let's go inside and see what they've got. Oh, how cute's this? How cute is this little seat? Mr. B, do you reckon you could get down low and sit on this one? Look at this one. It's so sweet. I've got to say too, guys, the thing is we're actually doing this Hunter Valley winery tour not midweek, it's actually Thursday. So it is Thursday, it is a lot quieter today. I have heard that definitely on a weekend it gets super busy, especially at the really popular ones. So yeah, it is a completely different experience that we're doing today because I guess we're lucky to do it on a Thursday. But anyway, let's go in and see what they've got to offer. What do you reckon? How beautiful is this place? Gotta say, really nice. So I was chatting to one of the owners. This place has been family owned for over 30 years. And when they first arrived here, it was basically all bushland. So they cleared all, you probably see right behind me is all the bush. They cleared all this, where's the vineyard and the olives, and they've created what it is today. Absolutely spectacular. So I did 4 wine tastings at $5, and I had a beautiful plate of their olives with a combination. That was $9. I didn't actually buy anything from here because, as I say, if I was to buy something from everywhere, honestly, we don't have the funds for that. It would be amazing, but you know what? We've got to keep it real. So yeah, unfortunately we can't buy from everywhere, but I would highly rate visiting this spot. So anyway, on that note, I'm not quite sure if you can hear, but Mr. B's got digger on, and it's about time we headed off for somewhere that he would love to go. And I picked this place. He's got no idea. I'm just going to Google map him, and I'm sure he's going to enjoy his time there as well. It's 32 out there. It's absolutely stifling hot. I had a little bit of water in between, but yeah, we are heading this way. Well, I gotta say, I'm enjoying myself. Are you enjoying yourself, Mr. B?
Yeah.
If you were wanting to do the Hunter Valley, there's lots of Vino bus tours. Clearly I haven't done any here, but I have actually done a fair few Vino bus tours, mainly in Mount Tamburlaine and the surrounding areas in Queensland, which have been great value. So I'd say...
Your hens party?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, my hens weekend went for like 4 days. That was a long weekend, which included a Vino bus tour. So I'd say definitely, if it's something that you were thinking of and you needed a driver, I was quite happy.
In 600 metres, turn left onto Deasy's Road.
Okay, we'll go that way. I was saying earlier to Mr. B, I was quite happy for him to, you know, maybe we could do something on the side. I could be the tour guide. How good would that be, guys? And Mr. B could drive.
Turn left onto Deasy's Road.
Maybe not.
He could become untidy by the end of the
Untidy. He could be very untidy. Whew, coming in hot, Mr. B. Sure. Anyway.
Continue on Deasy's Road for 6 kilometres.
We're going to continue, guys. We're going this way, and we're going to go and have some lunch, and you know what, do a little bit more of what we've been doing. Sit back and relax. Up on his favorite pizza, but if you have been watching every single episode and you feel like you absolutely know Mr. B, there's one more thing that he absolutely loves. Shh. And I'm about to take him to somewhere really special. He's got no idea. I'm just going to put it in the GPS and he's going to drive there. Are you ready? Are you keen?
Yep. What is it called?
Well, I can't tell you because then you'll know. I'll put it in, guys, and we'll see you when we get there. There's a unique experience at this place, so hopefully I'm in the right place and I'm going to find it. However, I've just found chocolate. So chocolate is right down Mr. B's alley, so it's going this way. So already I feel like we're going in the right direction, aren't we? Oh, okay. Let's go this way then.
My
God.
right knee today's killing me.
What's the other knee?
Yeah, the other knee.
Oh,
Now
and
I've got to have surgery on.
I didn't even kick you in that knee, Mr. B.
Not yet.
Oh dear. Well, if you're not up to date, Mr. B has been in a world of hurt with all his knee surgery, but he's doing really well, and we just take it at our pace. Oh, how cute is this? Oh my gosh, look at this. Have you ever seen such a thing?
Life's
Look.
black without bubbles.
Oh, I love it. Look. Oh my God, that is amazing. I feel like I'm definitely in the right place right now. I think we got to go this way.
Okay.
This way. All right, let's go. Here we go.
I love the beware of snakes on.
Yeah, I love this. Welcome to the country. I love this. Don't worry about the wine, guys, but you know what? when you're in Australia, you got to watch out for the snakes. Yeah, we've got kangaroos as well, but you got to watch out for the snakes.
I think we have 7 of the top world's deadliest snakes.
We do. Alrighty, we're about to go inside, so if you're keen, I'm so looking forward to this experience, and I hope it's on today. Because that was like some of the most amazing Prosecco I've ever had, and you just had an interesting comment on your gelato. Well, tell everybody.
Well,
your rating.
oh, I'll give it a 10.
Oh my God, Mr. B, everybody's like probably cheering for you for ice cream, and you're just like, ooh,
But
whatever.
the flavours were green tea, which I don't like, but the ice cream was amazing.
Oh, let's stand here and have a chat to everybody, because how cool is this? I absolutely love this. Okay, tell everybody.
We're in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah, but I just wanted to move here because
Okay.
like it's beautiful.
First one was green tea. Second one was black forest. Third was Thai green curry, and the fourth one tasted like peanut, but it was called black something.
But the lady said it tasted like Reese peanut butter butter cups, and I love those. But like green curry, like curry ice cream.
Yep.
So from that, Mr. B really rates his ice cream, and I'm going to say the combination of, okay, so clearly I probably could have eaten the ice cream, but I've had a lot of wine already today, so I was actually really excited for this experience. Mr. B had no idea about it, and I feel like the hosts were really accommodating as well, because they knew that obviously you didn't drink and I love to drink and you like ice cream. So the experience was champagne, Prosecco and gelato. It was $35, but the gelato, because it's not ice cream.
4 scoops.
It was a full scoop, and there was 4 scoops. And I've got to say the Prosecco, it was value, definitely value.
Yeah, but usually a scoop of gelato is anywhere between $6 and $8.
Yeah, exactly. So I would highly recommend this place, guys. This one is called Peterson's House. It is known for its bubbles, like definitely full on. This is the bubbles of the Hunter Valley.
Oh, they also have a chocolate.
Oh, we haven't even gone for that.
No, so they
It's
do
the
have
Hunter Valley chocolate as well, but we've got a couple of other things up our sleeves, and we're going that way. And in saying that, there are some clouds brewing, because you know Mr. B is the king of the weather.
Yeah.
So I feel like we've got a few more in us. We have stopped a couple of places on the way that we haven't videoed.
We've got about 2 left in us, and that'll make 7. That'll make 7 for the day.
7? I'm sure we've done more than that. But anyway, who's counting? Let's keep going, guys. Hunter Valley wine. And do you like my glasses too? Just saying. Love them. Bougie bougie. So you can go on the cart. It's called Giddy Up. Horseback riding, wine tours, corporate groups, private charters, Hunter Valley horses. Oh my goodness, I actually wish I had known about this earlier. I would have loved to inquire about it. So yeah, if you want to do the Hunter Valley on horse and cart, well, guess what? You can. Oh my goodness. They absolutely love you, Mr. B. Look at that.
They do.
Hello. Sorry guys, we've already done like the majority of our day, so on that note, I don't even have a carrot for you. Alright Mr. B, let's go. I'm absolutely so keen for this winery. I've heard some really cool things about this, because you know Mr. B, we like things a little bit unique, don't we? Uniquely different and quirky. And you know the thing that I've heard about this winery?
What's that?
It's a little bit dark. It's a little bit dark, it's a little bit intriguing. And I think it has something for you as well. Even though you don't drink wine, I think it has something on the palate that may be a little bit sweet.
I think I've had enough treats for the day.
You've had enough?
Yep.
Well, I've not had enough wine, just saying.
Well.
Edgy. And you know what, you know the horsies that we saw before, they're just up ahead, so just go around them quietly, Mr. B. Don't scare them. All right, I'm just going to turn the camera around the other way so you can see them. I would actually love to go on that horsey thing. How cool was that? That was amazing. Those people were actually at the last winery that we were at. That winery was so good.
Vamp.
Yeah, I've got to say guys, if you want something like truly unique, you've got to go to the Vamp room.
Put it on your list.
Put it on the list in the Hunter Valley. Like, I know that there's so many wineries here that are estate and bougie and all the rest of it, but if you want something a little bit different and a little bit on the edge, it was amazing.
No more wines after this winery.
we got one more to go. We've had a big day. We have been gone all day, and on that note, we haven't even done any cheese tasting, because I said to Mr. B, do you want to do some cheese? And he's like, oh no, don't worry, it's all about you and the wine. And we've done a lot of wineries off camera as well, haven't we? We've done like a lot on camera, but you can't do all of them on camera. So it's been a big day, and I don't know about this storm.
I think it's an early night for you.
No. I still got a case of wine in the back of the Hilux.
Yeah, you don't need to drink that tonight.
Well, maybe I'll keep that for some more adventures. Anywhoosies, we're going for our last vineyard. I'm feeling a little bit like it's not what I wanted it to be, because it's a little bit clouded over, and I was feeling like I wanted a sunset. But you know what? It's keeping it real in the way of living life on the road, and you never know what you're gonna get. So on that note, let's just wait till we get there and we see what happens. Isn't that right, Mr. B?
Yep.
So you keep focused eyes on the road, all right?
I was saying that was the people at the winery we went to.
Oh, the first one. Oh, they're walking. They could have hopped in the back with us. We could have done, I told you, we could have done the wine tours in Digger. We could have been making money, so I could have been spending more money on buying wine. That would have been good, hey?
Yeah, okay.
Day we have had. It has been full on. We've just got back to camping here back at Wine Country Tourist Park, and I did say that I was going to give you a quick tour around. I will give you a quick tour around. We've had a really long day. We've done probably around about 11 wineries. I'm going to say we didn't put them all on camera because you know what, you're not going to want to see everything that we do, but we just wanted to give you a little bit of a taste of what you can do in the Hunter Valley. I'm just going to take you for a quick quiz around the park, show you what here has got to offer, because I'm going to say it is an amazing park to stay if you want to do the Hunter Valley and so forth. They do have cabins at the tourist park. These ones here are the pool view cabins. There are 2 here. I don't know a lot about them because we're not staying in there, but I'm going to say that these ones here, they are a bigger one, so they probably are a 2-bedroom one. They do have a nice deck area and lounge. They are full self-contained with kitchens and so forth. As I said earlier, I will put the link below. There is a beautiful pool here as well. You can swim, kick back, relax, enjoy, and you know what? It's actually been really hot. So yesterday I did go for a swim. Today I'm not going for a swim because you know what? If I went for a swim today, I probably would need a floaty because I've had too many wines. But anyway, the other thing I love about this park is it is family owned. So being family owned, it's a little bit more, I guess you got to say, a little bit more unique in the way that they have a lot of I guess personalized things here. They do have a community garden as well, and they have a really well stocked camp kitchen. The one thing that I did do last night is I treated myself for a bougie shampoo and lovely long shower in the amenities. And when I was in there, they do have this like little area. It's sort of like I guess like a little sideboard area, and it says on there, if you've forgotten any products, please feel free to use ours. And they had like some shower gel, they had some shampoo, they had talcum powder, moisturizer, all that sort of stuff. So I absolutely love that as well, gotta say. They do have electric bikes here that you can hire. I really don't know how much they are, but they do have bikes and normal bikes and stuff like that. So if you were wanting to hire a bike, I would just say, as I said before, I'll put the links below, just contact the guys, whatever. But remember, if you are hiring a bike here and I've had a few wines, you can still get done for drink driving on your bike. So I'm excited that I've got Mr. B and he's like happy to drive me anywhere I want to go. So on that note, I would just say, if you want to get a bike, but you need to be respectful of, you can't drink and pedal. All right, so, oh, actually I should probably tell you the rates. The rates for the park is going to be around about $35 to $40 a night for power and water, depending on, I guess, the season, weekend, so forth. So again, always check, ring, book, whatever. So I'm going to say that's basically what the prices are here. Again, it is a small park. We highly recommend it, and we have absolutely loved our stay here. I feel that it is value for money. Traveling full time as well, we do have to watch our money and what we spend, but I'm going to actually rate this park really high. So yeah, powered sites, non-powered sites, caravans, motorhomes, tents, all that sort of thing. Yeah, they got you covered. So yeah, absolutely love it.
Mr. B's had a few too many wines.
Well, I haven't. I reckon, hang on. I reckon he's going to say we've had 7 and I reckon we've had 11.
Yep.
So I reckon we're a bit of 7-11.
Exactly 7 wineries.
I think we had more, but anyway. What was your favourite?
Vamp.
Yeah, it was amazing, gotta say. So let's just wind it back a little bit. So after we had the pizza, we went to Peterson's and we went for the Prosecco, the bubbles champagne with the gelato.
Mm-hmm.
That was amazing. And the ice cream was great, as I think we already shared that. And then,
Excuse me.
are you tired?
Well, I've been driving all day.
Oh, Rudy,
I'm the Deso driver, so.
wake up, Mr. B. So then from there, we legged it across to Vamp, which was amazing. Absolutely loved it. It was definitely edgy and something really different, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So good. So good. Absolutely loved it. So got to highly recommend that. And then from there, we went across to, which was named as the best winery for the sunset, being Audrey Wilkinson. However, as you saw from the footage, we had no sunset because we're getting a storm. We're about to get a storm.
Yep.
But anyway, still got to highly recommend that place. The scenery was amazing.
Yep.
The story was good.
I'm just going to say, if you're out to the Hunter Valley doing the winery tour, please have a designated driver or go on a tour. There are a lot of police cars travelling up and down the roads around near the winery. Now,
Definitely.
I've seen 3 cars pulled over and they look like they'd have an RBTs. So I'm just saying, when you are out here,
Don't be complacent about it.
Yeah, but just have a desert driver or go on a tour.
Do the Vino bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I've had an amazing time. Thank you, Mr. B, for chauffeuring me around. We hope that you've loved it. I mean, obviously, over 150 wineries, guys. We couldn't cover everything.
Yeah.
I was a little bit disappointed we didn't get to achieve, but we actually had an amazing time with the wineries that we went to and actually spoke to them and, you know, learn about the history and stuff like that and just kick back. So we just wanted to share a little bit of that with you.
Yeah.
And the park here as well, definitely recommend it. It's been a great stay.
Yeah, I think the oldest winery was operational since 1863. So I think there's a lot older wineries here than are in South Australia. Don't quote me on that, but I'm thinking there actually is a lot of older wineries here than down there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And on that note too, like I guess you know, Tassie for 6 months we did a lot of wineries, and we had done the Barossa Valley quickly before we went to Tassie. And I've got to say too, for me, I feel that this is quite a compact area, and I feel that it's just got something really special about it, that it's quite close and community orientated and just a really good feel for it.
Yeah, I'm just going to say, after being at the Barossa and then coming here, I think the people that host here are a lot more approachable.
Yeah.
I just found that some in the Barossa Valley are a little bit pretentious and snobbish. It's the easiest way to say it.
Yeah, true. I actually felt that too. But today we actually really had a really good day.
We did.
Yeah. So I hope you've loved it. It was something, well, not different to me because I don't mind me a good vino. But anyway, on that note, everything's got to come to an end, and we're going to have more adventures next week. Yeah, stay tuned for that one. I think it's going to be a little bit different once again because we like to change it up a little bit. We hope you're loving our adventures.
Yep.
And
Subscribe.
what we're doing.
Give us
Yeah.
a thumbs up.
Put a comment below.
Yep.
All those things. We are actually, just because you said subscribe, and we don't like to bang on about subscribing and stuff, but can I just say, guys, I feel like we are so close to 10,000 subscribers. If you can just do me a big favor, just subscribe. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we get 10,000 subscribers
By New Year's Day.
by New Year's. So if you can help us, subscribe, click us a comment, thumbs up, all of that. And you know what? On that note,
Go on adventures. Have fun. Always remember, please, when you're out there, be safe.
and we'll see you next episode, guys.